In the Bekaa Valley of Lebanon lies a single worked block of stone weighing an estimated 1,000 tons. Modern engineers with our most powerful mobile cranes would struggle to lift it. Yet it was quarried and shaped by an ancient civilization. This raises a tantalizing question that echoes from sites all over the world. Who built the megaliths that we supposedly cannot erect today? And if it was ancient people, how did they accomplish these impossible feats of engineering? Part 1. Debunking the central myth. We can't do it today. The idea that we, with all our technology, cannot replicate the achievements of our ancestors is a powerful and popular myth. It fuels theories of lost super civilizations, giants, or ancient astronauts. But let's be clear, this premise is flawed. With modern gantry cranes, hydraulic transporters, and precision cutting tools, we can quarry, lift, and place stones of this magnitude. The real enigma, the question that truly baffles engineers and archaeologists, is not if it can be done, but how it was done then. How did ancient cultures, without steel, without engines, without hydraulics, manage to manipulate stones on a scale that tests the limits of our own technology? The answer isn't extraterrestrial. It's a testament to a level of human ingenuity, social organization, and sheer willpower that is perhaps harder for us to comprehend than any lost technology. Part 2. The Megalithic Masterminds, a global tour. This was not a localized phenomenon. For thousands of years, cultures all over the world, with no contact with one another, felt a profound urge to build with impossibly large stones. Göbekli Tepe, Turkey, the temple before civilization. Our journey begins at the most revolutionary archaeological site on the planet. Dating to around 9,500 BC, Göbekli Tepe is the oldest known megalithic structure, predating Stonehenge by 6,000 years and the pyramids by 7,000 years. The most shocking fact? It was built by hunter-gatherers. For decades, we believed that monumental construction was only possible after the agricultural revolution provided the food surplus and settled populations to support a large workforce. Göbekli Tepe proves the opposite. The intense, shared belief required to build a massive temple may have been the very catalyst that spurred humans to settle down and develop agriculture in the first place. The T-shaped limestone pillars, some weighing up to 20 tons and covered in intricate carvings of animals, were quarried and erected by people who had not yet invented pottery or domesticated animals. The Carnac stones, France, the scale of society. In the Brittany region of France stand more than 3,000 megalithic stones, arranged in perfect, long lines that stretch for several miles. Erected between 4,500 and 3,300 BC, the Carnac alignments are a testament to long-term vision and social cohesion. The sheer scale is mind-boggling. This was not a single project, but a multi-generational effort that required a stable society, a shared sacred purpose, and the ability to organize immense amounts of labor over centuries. The mystery of Carnac is not just how they moved each stone, but how they maintained the collective will to continue the project for 1,000 years. Stonehenge, UK, the Celestial Engineers. Perhaps the most famous megalith, Stonehenge is a marvel of transport and astronomical knowledge. While the giant sarsen stones, weighing up to 40 tons, were sourced locally, the smaller blue stones have been geologically traced to the Preseli Hills in Wales, over 150 miles away. Archaeologists believe they were moved using a combination of sledges on lubricated tracks, rollers, and potentially rafts to navigate waterways. But the true genius of Stonehenge is its purpose as a celestial observatory, aligned perfectly with the solstices. Its builders were not just strong. They were brilliant astronomers with a sophisticated understanding of the cosmos. Puma Punku and Baalbek, the apex of precision and power. At the high-altitude site of Puma Punku in Bolivia, the precision of the stonework is almost beyond belief. The H-shaped blocks of hard andesite feature perfectly straight lines, right angles, and smooth surfaces that seem machine-cut. This has made it a focal point for ancient alien theories. However, archaeologists have demonstrated how this could have been achieved with simple tools. Using stone hammers, bronze chisels, and patiently grinding with sand and water as an abrasive, ancient masons could create surfaces of stunning flatness and precision. Meanwhile, in Baalbek, Lebanon, we find the undisputed heavyweights of the ancient world. The Roman temple complex was built upon a foundation containing the trilithon 3 limestone blocks, each weighing an estimated 800 tons. Nearby in the quarry lies the stone of the pregnant woman, a single cut block weighing 1,000 tons. While the Romans who built the temple on top of them had advanced engineering, how these foundation stones were moved remains a subject of intense debate, likely involving enormous teams, massive ramps, and complex systems of capstans and pulleys. Part 3. The Universal Toolkit. How they did it across these global sites. The builders shared a universal, non-technological toolkit. The secret wasn't what they had, but how they used it. 1. Ingenious engineering. They were masters of simple machines. The lever could be used to lift enormous weights. Earthen ramps, reinforced with timber, allowed them to slide massive blocks upwards. They used wet sand to reduce friction, and wooden rollers to move stones across flat ground. 2. Social organization. This was their true superpower. The ability to organize, feed, and motivate thousands of people toward a single goal. This implies a sophisticated social structure with powerful leaders, priests, chieftains, or kings who could command immense respect and resources. These were not built by slaves, as was once thought, but likely by willing participants engaged in a sacred community-building act. 3. Environmental knowledge. They knew their land intimately. They knew where to find the best stone, how to use natural fault lines to help them quarry it, and how to leverage rivers and waterways to transport it. 4. Time. This might be the most crucial and most alien ingredient. We build things in months or years. They built for generations. They had a different concept of time, legacy, and their place in the cosmos. These structures were not just buildings. They were eternal projects that bound their society together through a shared sacred purpose. Conclusion. So, who built the megaliths we think we can't erect today? The answer is as simple as it is profound. We did. Human beings. The builders were not aliens, giants, or members of a lost super-civilization. They were people armed with brilliant minds, deep beliefs, and an almost unbelievable capacity for organized generational effort. The myth that we cannot replicate their feats is a reflection of our own modern biases. We think in terms of engines and horsepower. They thought in terms of community and willpower. The great megaliths are a testament not to a lost technology, but to a lost mindset, a level of social cohesion and singular, sacred purpose that is perhaps the true wonder we struggle to replicate today.